Okay, so a couple videos ago we said that we were going to do a what was that? Oh, it's a beetle.
I don't know.
We said we were going to do a question and answer.
We never did.
No, not yet.
We got busy. I guess. We got busy breaking the car some more.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You did what we needed to do.
Yep, so trans is out. It's going to D&J Components on Monday.
Down in Rolla?
Bolivar, Missouri.
Bolivar.
Bolivar. Just north of
Did
Springfield.
you say Bolivar?
Yeah, whatever. I thought so.
Bolivar.
Bolivar. All right.
Bolivar, Missouri.
Down yonder south. Now, because I want to get the rear. Okay, so we pulled the 9-inch apart, and the 370 9-inch gear had a lot of wear on it. Found some little fractures in it. No full missing teeth. Found debris in the case. Lots of glitter. So we just did a fluid change on it twice in the last like 3 months. So really that's more often than we normally service that guy. So I think that gear and center section is really pretty well ready for a rebuild. So Quick Performance reached out and
Yeah, they did.
they helped us quickly get a 9.5-inch version.
I think that's why they're called Quick Performance.
Because they're so fast. But yeah, they got another 370, but they got a 9.5-inch variant, so it'll handle a lot more power and stress for longer. And some new bearings and everything, so we'll be able to get that one nice and fresh.
We're very excited for them to be on board with our program. It's pretty cool. I mean, we're excited for every sponsor I feel like that we get. We're very grateful. So it's exciting.
It's just nice to get the parts so quick. So we've already got that process started to get that one set up, and we started a little bit on it before we ran out of town because this was a short week because 4th of July being on a Thursday and I'm normally closed on Fridays anyways. So let's see, yeah, trans is going down to get looked at because I want to make sure everything is tip top. And then
I think the car's making a noise. He doesn't think it's making a noise. I think it's making
where do you think the noise is coming from?
I don't know, but I feel like I hear it in the last video.
What kind of noise?
Not a good one.
Like a growly noise?
Kinda.
See, I think that's in either the gear set of the transmission or the rear end.
Well,
and the
maybe
rear end
it'll be
definitely
in
had
the-
some stuff.
Or maybe it'll be in the transmission and everything will be...
Well, I still think the rear end probably wasn't the happiest.
Probably not.
So I mean, it had little hot spots to the gear teeth and everything. It was pretty weird looking in there. So, anyways, we got that update going. Haven't done much on Elvira. Why every time you look down, you just cover your face from the camera?
We should wear this hat more often.
Pick your head up. Make eye contact with
It's so
the lens.
sunny. I don't have my sunglasses. I lost them.
Oh, my arms feel like they're sunburning. They're just sitting here. Oh, now I feel cooler. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take care of me.
I love the dedication.
All right, so let's do.
Now I can't get my phone open because my hand's wet.
Oh no. So Elvira, I really haven't touched her much since it was kind of a short week, and I wanted to look at the car and kind of preemptively get rolling on it. We did take some weight out of one of the doors, which I don't think I've even showed Megan pictures of that yet. So that'll come in later.
Yeah, no, you just told me about it.
All right,
Shit's
so
getting real.
you got some questions
Not really.
or some statements?
I guess.
Some things you want to respond to? Anything? How tall are you? 6'5". How much do you weigh?
Me or you?
Me, 272 at the moment.
I've been eating good down at Dad's house.
Normally about 264 to 258.
Let's see. I lost it. Logan steals the show.
Yes,
he
he does.
He's
Luckily,
pretty awesome.
he's not in this one right now because he is
He's with
out with-
Grandma.
yeah, they're doing miniature golf and maybe some bumper cars and bowling
Yeah.
with our older two.
So we're trying to enjoy the pool quiet time, adult time.
Yeah, it's wicked seeing the waves not be there. The water's
We
so
had
calm.
Ryan and my brother both in here yesterday, and they're not small guys.
Yeah, he's actually
For
20
the
pounds
nice-
heavier than me.
To put it the nice way, you don't need to be putting his weight out there like that.
We'll show footage later. You be the judge.
Is there anyone that Ryan wants to race that he hasn't gotten the opportunity to race yet?
Every man out there.
But you don't have like one person that you're like, man, it'd be really cool to race. I mean, we've had a lot of we've raced Bobby, we've raced Scott Taylor, we've raced Kai, we've raced some big names, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everybody that has a small tire ride, we've gotten to race. I guess we haven't raced Axeman.
No, that'd be pretty cool. He was really nice at Shady Side.
Yeah, Lyle Barnett was driving one of his cars.
Lyle would be a cool one. I always hear people bring Lyle up, but I've never followed him enough to really know about any of it. How rude. Dad's out there mowing now.
The chef is mowing, as he put it.
Yeah. Now, if you do, and would it be on the street or at a no prep event?
So, I don't mind what surface we race on. I'll race just about any surface, but with the way things have gone the last few years between cops and wrecks and deaths and medical emergencies and stuff like that, with our growing family, we really had a pretty good talk back in April when Nate passed that wherever I race, it's got to have, some major form of safety involved, whether it be EMTs or somebody else there. So,
I really don't ask for a lot, I promise you guys, but But
with that being said, I don't mind. I'll race on any street, stuff like that. But I will say that there is something to be said that's fun about street racing on a fast street, and with some challenges, and not just some dirty ass country chip and seal road. Sure, it's one thing to see who can be, king slow at going fast on the slowest shit out there, but there's not that much fun in it. And you can ask really any of the faster guys at that surface, they're not doing it for fun. They're doing it because they're smarter than most, or they're more lucky than most to be able to get to that large payout at the end, because it does close the field up so much. That becomes in anybody's race. But when we build race cars, we didn't build them to be as fast as like a stock Mustang, Tuning, kind of got into tuning with a friend of mine a long time ago. We're tuning his turbo LT stuff. Oh, airplane?
Airplane.
Yeah, old Skinnies. Some people may remember him from years and years ago. We went out and did a lot of street tuning stuff with his turbo LT stuff using old Tuner Cat. And kind of get your feet wet with that, and then I jumped into the LS Gen 3 PCM game with my own LS turbo conversion back in the 2000s, and from there got really familiar with it really fast. So, but I did a lot of like geeky stuff in high school, programming classes and gaming, and one of those weirdos that can type at like 140 plus words per minute. And all
if we would have met
crap.
in high school, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. So
I was getting tattoos in someone's basement, partying it up.
I'm over here building PCs and things and having a good time and doing LAN parties and listening to techno and
that's not me.
Jamming out,
Not me.
Yeah, so it's easy. Computer stuff comes pretty easy to me on what I'm doing, so give enough time. So now I've got 16, 17 years in it or so. So almost a few decades.
Getting old.
Old
balls. What is the new baby's name? Henry Bruce. Wow. That's
Henry Bruce Mitchell is what we're about 99% sure of. About this time with Logan, he went from being called Frederick to Logan.
Yeah.
So
the boys vetoed Frederick, though. I still really liked Frederick. I wanted to call him Fritz. I thought it was so cute. The boys didn't like it, but we let the boys have a say, and the name. I think we picked like 5 names, and we voted.
Yeah.
I think is what we did. Ryan likes the name Wade. So then we'd have a Logan like werewolf. And then Wade.
Wolverine.
Whatever. Fucking nerd. And then who was Wade? Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, I saw a tattoo today, and it was 2 best friends, and one of them got Wolverine's hand, and the other one, and it had the claws and everything, and the other one was Deadpool's, and so it made a heart like this. It was so cute. I was like, I wonder if Ryan would do like the tattoo like that with me.
My body is a blank canvas.
Mine too. I'm actually thinking about getting some removed after I have this baby.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe.
What else you got?
That's all I got. There wasn't a bunch of questions. People really liked our honesty about the sacrifices that it takes to be where we are, where you are. Ryan, why do you not build an all-new motor?
Just money. You know. Some days you got it, some days you don't have it.
I know people think that when we go out and win all this money and stuff that we're like loaded. We're not.
Well, we really haven't won since April either.
We're losers.
Yeah. So that definitely makes it a little harder. But there's been some good opportunities to buy some brand new long blocks out there, but we just haven't had the cash flow to do it right now. But I do want to. I mean, I'd like to have something like that. I mean, it's tough breaking and then having it going again by Wednesday or Thursday in time to go to somewhere big and major that's worth racing. And for years, we used to have pretty good luck at. The harder I worked on the lowest time schedule, the better we won. But lately, it hasn't been quite as good. But the sport's also gotten, you know, half a second faster. It's gotten a lot more competitive. Megan's like in low profile mode over here with her hat.
I'm trying to read.
She's like disappearing off the camera. Let's angle the camera a little lower.
Someone said it pulled out something you can't do. Oh, that was on. That was on the H channel, or our Curses Real video. That's funny. The pull-out joke when your wife is about to pop is more dangerous than a no prep. Nah. I've been pretty good this last trimester. Second trimester was rough. It's gonna be after the baby's here that's gonna be real rough. That's when I get all my hormones and go fucking batshit. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah, we had a brunch talking about all that.
Yeah, today.
Yep. Mentally preparing each other
for what's to come. I figure
what we're gonna do to try to understand each other and communicate, and
figure if we're open and honest, it's okay to ask for help.
There you go.
I don't have to do it all on my own.
Right.
I have a husband that's willing to be there and willing to help. Why not use that opportunity to get some sleep, get some rest that I need.
Right.
Not be so hard on myself.
Well, this won't be my first one now. Going in for my first one when she's already had 2, expectations are on different levels.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Made things a little tough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of you guys understand that.
Yeah, I'm sure most of the family guys get it.
Someone said you sure threw in the towel early.
Oh man.
That Wagler.
Yeah, and it really came down to we didn't think we had what it took to get everything cleaned up safely to continue that day, and I definitely could have gotten the oil cleaned up well enough to probably race the next day. But my biggest fear was having to borrow a center section And then the work involved to run, and let's say we go the whole distance, we run all day, it's late at night, now we got to pull it out, you know, give it back to the owner. I mean, it was just more than I really wanted to do and risk right at the moment. And like I said, I mean, I was really kind of missing.
It's a really awkward angle you got going on.
Well, I'm getting low enough for us. Go back up higher. Yeah, and I wanted to get home to the kiddos and stuff, and Megan, and you know, it's not very often this year we've raced without each other being there. So, I mean, kind of weighs on you.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know.
So,
I'm a big part of this team, even though I don't do shit. My moral support is just impeccable.
right. So we, I mean, last year I unloaded off the trailer and there was a bunch of oil downs at Crossville, and I had I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I had we had just changed, okay, so I think we had just put the 360 Stroker 5.3 LS in it, and I had a rear cooling system on at the moment, so I used hoses to carry coolant to the back of the car. And I had one of my employees do the converter swap, and he didn't zip tie up one of the coolant lines, and it fell down and dragged. And it didn't drag all the way through, but if I made any kind of coolant pressure, it's probably going to blow through the hose. So, because it's pretty compromised. So we had the goal of tuning on the chassis, trying to figure out that motor. Because you pull 300 pounds off the nose of the car, it changes how the car reacts a lot. And that day they were doing a tree side shootout with like 2-3 hours of testing. And then the next day we're gonna do back of the track, which last time we were there doing the back of the track race, which was the Grand Hustle, $250,000 race, and we got to the final 5 or 6 cars, and then we all split because the water box was freezing as we poured the water out. So we're like,
that was cool. I think it was like 32 degrees.
No, it was below 30. It was like 27.
Was it?
It was cold.
I think the last.
And then there was wind. It was bad. Yeah, I actually had the rear mount radiator was pushing air into the cabin with me, so I was idling the whole time, keeping the cabin of the car hot, so we wouldn't freeze to death. So anyways, there was a big oil down, and before we even went up to the lanes, it was like the 3rd pass down of the day, and at the time, everywhere we were going was a 1-lane surface. There was always an issue with the track where there was a huge oil down, and it'd be completely unfair, and there would be about a 3 to 4/10 difference between lane and lane. And when we get racing, it's down to a 1/10 or less in difference. I mean, it just sucks to win or lose the race by coin flip. So we had Stewart arranged to be picked up, which was our
I think everyone remembers
our puppy. And then
Labradoodle.
Yeah, our Labradoodle, he ended up passing away after we got him neutered. He didn't survive the operation.
We don't know what caused it.
So, unfortunately lost him pretty early on in life. But I was so excited to go get a puppy that, and I was expecting to like a nice lap dog, got up to maybe like 25, 30 pounds, fully grown, thick and golden doodle size. And lo and behold, we picked him up and he's already like 35 pounds.
I think he was about 75 pounds when he passed.
So he was a big dog. Like that's a big ant.
He was a really big dog. I'm ready for another dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I need to wait till after, you know.
Until we get a 1.5, 2-year-old.
Yeah, for sure. But I do miss having a dog at home, like when you're out racing and I stay home. It is nice to have.
Yeah, so about 2.5 years from now.
Yeah, I'm not Superwoman. I can't do both.
No.
Unless, you know, I found a dog that was already potty trained and
but I'm also allergic to everything.
It had to be a poodle mix or something.
Yeah.
But if I could find one that was already potty trained and great with kids and obedient, I would adopt one without you knowing.
As long as it's hypoallergenic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be a dick. I'm not going to be like, welcome home. Here's a lab that sheds constantly. So what's next on our agenda?
Next on the agenda, well, it depends on Henry.
No, I want you to go to King of the 28s.
Well, yeah, I want to do King of the 28th at the end of the month. There is a race the weekend before that at Ozark. No Prep Wars?
Yeah, I gave that information to some a superstar.
Oh yeah, because the MPK guys are off for the month.
All you people bitching and moaning about how small tire this and small tire that and you're not fast enough, you guys better step up your game the next month, because MPK has a month off and half these guys have small tire cars and they like to race.
They're pretty fast.
And they are very fast.
I know, and unfortunately I don't get to go challenge them.
No. But I'm just saying, just
So
a word to the wise.
So I might try to go to No
Everyone-
Prep Wars depending on what Henry's doing and Mama's doing.
Oh yeah, because I was in the hospital.
'Cause that's 3 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away, 2 weeks
July
away.
20th.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks away.
Stop picking.
Sorry.
Ow.
So we gotta see where the kiddo's at there and how Mama's feeling.
I think the kiddo's gonna be here like next week.
We'll see.
I think.
It's very possible.
I've been having contractions steadily since Wednesday.
Yeah.
And my doctor finally noticed and was like, hey, did those hurt? And I'm like, well, they're not fun. Actually, that's not exactly what I said. I think I had a bunch of sweat and it's a lot dirtier than that, so we won't go into it.
But yeah, life and miracles, you know. So, but I think we'll be pretty safe to make it to King of the 28th. So that's only an hour and a half away. So we'll probably go do that.
Henry's first race.
Might be Henry's first race. So we got all of our hearing protection stuff from Logan when he was little, and we got some new stuff.
Well, and I'd bring the Yukon up and just back up and park spectator side and watch from the back of the Yukon with the AC blasting.
Shoot, I'd just go nose in. Set in your normal seat, looking forward.
Yeah, but then he'd be able to have more room to kind of stretch and stuff.
True. Yeah, because he's going to be so mobile.
Never know, he might be a couple weeks old by then. I'm telling you, I'm feeling like this coming week's the week, man.
So, I think that's probably about it. I may go do some testing. Elvira might be ready to run by the end of the month. We'll have to see. I've got some other work scheduled. Since we're not out winning money doing races, I'm trying to bring in a little bit of labor work. So I got some special cam pricing for GM and Dodge vehicles. So
maybe doing some more tuning, like remote tuning.
Yeah, I got quite a few of those in play right now. So yeah, well, I can kind of stay in town right now. So that way, in case when she pops, and spend a couple days at the hospital, and hopefully we can schedule Henry for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday trip. So delivery Thursday evening would be perfect, Megan.
Okay.
If you could just wait on that, all right?
Okay.
So
next Thursday?
Yeah, next Thursday we can pencil in. If you missed that one, then it'll be the following Thursday. So, okay.
I like next Thursday.
All right, next Thursday makes sense. Hopefully the weather's nice.
No, if the weather's crazy though, I got more of a chance. Old wives' tales.
Yeah.
If the weather gets crazy. Yeah, when I went to the hospital on Wednesday, they said that they only had like 2 rooms available for like women to walk in because
the barometric
they
pressure
had
changes.
so many people have their water break.
Yeah.
Because of all the crazy rain and weather that we had.
Right.
My water didn't break. Still in here. I'm ready.
Ready to pop.
I am ready to pop. Still got a bunch of stuff I feel like I need to do, but for the most part we're ready. We got the essentials, except for bottles. I still need to do that.
Bottles and some diapers, but we gotta see how big he's gonna be.
Well, I already have a box of newborn diapers, and I think I have a box of ones too.
Yeah.
And then all the ones that we take from the hospital.
What was Logan in 3s by the time he was 1 year old?
By the time he was 1?
Yeah. He was pretty big by 1 already.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I know we were in 7s by 2.
Yeah, he was wearing like the pull-up ones, like the overnight ones, because he was too big.
Yeah.
For the regular ones. Yeah, I don't know.
Big
We'll see.
Kid.
I know. One of our friends was over last night. He thought that he was 6.
He's like, why does he talk like he's 3?
Yeah, surprise. He is 3, mofo. No, yeah, I mean, he's a big boy. That's why everyone like looks at me and they're like, oh, you're gonna pop, or I bet you're miserable, or I bet the baby's huge. And it's like, yeah, I mean, the dad's 6'5", like.
So he's a big dude.
I mean, I don't. The size Henry is right now, what they're guesstimating, is the size of an average newborn child, and I still have 5 weeks to go.
Yeah.
And that's like a ½ a pound a week.
But sometimes they miss that number.
Yeah.
Sometimes they over-exaggerate.
Well, I mean,
They scared the mother on purpose.
over-exaggerate, could be under-exaggerating. He could come out at a whopping 12 pounds.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Say that on Facebook or on YouTube?
You probably should mute that.
Okay. R.I.P. Is that better? R.I.P. You want me to keep going? R.I.P. R.I.P. Should I stop now? It's gonna be a lot of editing for me. I don't know. I don't really got anything else. Someone said that we should put a GoPro on your head for when Henry's here. For his arrival. I don't remember him getting down there with the first one. I don't think he's gonna get down there with this one.
Yeah. I
He looked over the shoulder, I think.
think the craziest thing is what I remember the most is eating my biscuits and gravy and then being in the room afterwards. I don't really remember a whole lot of what happened.
There wasn't a whole lot in between. It was 8:30 when I got there. It was 9 o'clock by the time we got the room, and by 10:15 he was here. Like, there was no. I mean, yeah, they said that they wouldn't have given me my epidural had my water broken because it would have been even a faster process. See, the kids are on their way home yet. I'm bored. I need them here to entertain me.
Why? You don't enjoy the calm, soothing
Not
water?
really. I think I live better in chaos.
I'm digging the peace and quiet.
I know you are. It's not really peace and quiet when you got nail guns going over here to the right and dad mowing over here to the left. And I kind of want to dry off and go eat more chips and salsa.
You're silly, Megan.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's going to put me in labor?
Probably.
This is spicy. This is spicy. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's really about it. Kind of just calm, collected, and tranquil.
I feel like this video is boring.
No, it's not boring. Just talking. And we're not in the car.
See if you want to do a backflip again.
So I tried to do a backflip yesterday. Never tried one before in my life. Watched a guy similar to my size do it. And I was like, I think I can do that.
Similar to your size, you have like 5 to 6 inches on them. The
So
only thing similar is your weight.
I think I need a taller diving board. Because that's the height. It's not real high.
It's a normal diving board.
So I committed, I jumped, I tucked knees to chest,
You grabbed under your thighs. You did it right.
went backwards.
Just didn't go all the way.
My back hit the water so hard that it felt like I got 6 days with a sunburn in seconds.
It was so funny though.
It is so bad.
It was so
I'm surprised I didn't have little speckles of blood coming out of my back because it hurt so bad.
I tried talking you out of it. I told you it was going to be a bad idea.
Man, yeah.
But no one listens to the pregnant chick.
Yeah.
What does she know?
you know, sometimes you just gotta think you can accomplish things that you can't. And you know, that was one of those
We want to
things.
show our kids that anything is possible. If you just try really hard.
Yeah, we gotta film some of that later.
Huh?
We gotta film some of that later. All right, I'm gonna go get the waterproof backing for this thing. You just gotta put this around your wrist.
Yeah. So what do you want me to do, basically?
Do whatever you wanna do.
Like,
Yeah. Be you.
okay, I'm gonna do a backflip. I'll do a front flip. How about that?
Yeah, do a backflip.
How about a dive?
I asked Kiddo to do a backflip.
I'll do a dive. No, I'll do a front flip. How about that?
You gonna flex for the camera?
Yeah.
No.
I'll do one more.
All right, you gonna do one more?
This is Logan Mitchell. Logan Michael Mitchell for Papa Mark's Pool.
Yeah.
Logan Michael Mitchell reporting from Papa Mark's Pool.
Yep.
Yep.
Guys, the bicycle around, by the way. Can we just address that?
You going first?
And a bicycle.
The park. Ryan, yeah, Ryan goes. Hop, hurry up.
You ready?
Yeah, right there.
Right there. Go!
All right, put that sucker on the bottom. Don't fall off while you're doing it.
There we go.
I bet it goes up pretty far.
The ball went 50 feet, man.
Oh my gosh, it was so far up.
Was it really?
At least 2 ball widths high off the water.
Did I touch it?
I don't, the camera.
What?
Yeah.
Don't bounce Did that make it? No. He's got my panties. Pass it in, Uncle Ken.